Okay, hello everyone. It is June 18th, Thursday. Welcome back to Blue Heinz Garage. As you can see here, this doesn't look like a reassembly, does it? You remember when I did the last video, I mentioned that we had made progress. We got the heater hoses installed. And I had the horns installed, and there was doing that uncovered two more issues. Well, here's one of the issues. More accurately, here's one of the issues. There's a new pump. Can you guess what the issue was? You see the hose barb that screws in here, and you see how much material there is on that casting where that thread is. So when you screw the hose barb in, it's a pipe thread, so it's a tapered thread. And on this old pump, it's not old, it's a brand new pump, never had water in it. Well, yes, it has. On the engine stand, it had coolant in it. But beyond that, it's new. The hose barb got put on when we assembled the motor. After we screwed it in the original pump and it cracked that pump. We had it in here, everything was cool. Had it on this motor. I put that one in there recently, and that one turned out to be, this part here was too close to the thread, so it was bottoming out there. You can see the little chip there. So I removed it, and we put the other one back in after painting it orange. And it wasn't very tight, and we noticed that there was a hairline crack right there. There was this hairline crack in the casting. So guess what? That was one of the issues. And at that stage, when the motor's all painted and it's in the car, and the motor is orange and the manifold is black and the frame is all black, and you know, everything's painted and everything's installed, this is what you end up with. Because, you know, you remove the water pump and it's got a tension bracket attached to the alternator, and it's got a tension bracket attached, and a mounting bracket as well attached to the power steering. And it's got obviously the heater hose and the lower radiator hose, and it's glued to the block with the gaskets. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do this and not cause any damage. Good luck. So anyway, did it pretty good. Actually had one little chip on the front end of the head there, and that's what caused all of this, led to all of this, to try and, you know, paint the end of the head, get rid of the paint chip. So here we are. That's done. You know, the touch-up on the head's done. The water pump is painted. Did that last night, yesterday afternoon. I'm going to let it sit all day today. So, oops, I'm showing you the wrong one. I'm going to let it sit all day today so it gets nice and cured. And then tomorrow, I'll put that on. In the meantime, I'll, you know, take all that garbage off the car, the masking and everything. This here is the tension bracket for the alternator. You notice when we'll move the alternator, you damage that area there, so I'm gonna repaint that too. That's powder coated right now. So, but I think I'm gonna scuff that and put some of the chassis black, the Eastwood chassis black, on the whole thing, and then be real careful when I install it. So you know, when you move the alternator along that slot, that's what that causes. It causes that damage right there. So I'll get it adjusted where I want it real carefully, and then put the bolt and washer, tighten the bolt and washer so it doesn't do that. I'm going to try that anyway. So anyway, here we are. All right. Hey, let's see what happens. We finally reached the point where we're going to give this a shot in the car. It's been run on the stand. This is the first time it's going to be run in the car, assuming it runs. So,
Don't be so confident.
fingers crossed, your eyes crossed, your toes crossed, whatever. Let's see what happens.
It's not in gear, right?
Out of gear. Let's see what's 10 for that. Here goes. Assuming it works.
Starter sounds good. Hold on.
Might need more fuel.
Okay, go. You want me to put fuel in?
Hang on, let's try it one more time. Yeah, give it another shot of fuel. If you don't mind.
I'm gonna get the air cleaner dirty.
Yeah. Wants to run, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know the motor runs. Ah.
Yeah.
Just gave it a pretty good shot.
with a hose.
But it's fine.
Not touching.
Stinks. Sounds good. Do me a favor. Do that again, will you?
Wow, that's harder to do than I thought. Is that enough? Idle speed needs to come up a tiny bit. If the spring pulls when you let go fast, it slows down a little too much. Okay, well, not a whole lot more to see there. I'll tell you what, I'll bring you over near the car. There it is. Hang on, let me get that on the back from back here. All right, do it now. We're happy with that. You need to adjust that idle speed a little bit. Otherwise,
There's still a block in front of the tire.
yeah. Hey, it moves. I think he's happy. All right, well, I would call that a success.